My T's and D's, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because if you're not watching Sneed Nation, what you doing with your life? You know, we lit over here. But with that being said, I know y'all probably looking at me like, what the f she got on? Why she got that? Baby, I'm in the hospital. I'm in the hospital. So I just wanted to talk to you guys because I've been in the hospital for a total of 12 days now. This Sunday will make 14, so this Sunday will make 2 weeks. I've been in the hospital because I have COVID. I caught COVID, and on top of that, I had pneumonia. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been a very long process. You know, a lot of people catch COVID and they're like, oh, well, it's just like a cold, you know. I'm good. I don't have to, I don't gotta worry about it. I kick it in 4 days, which a lot of people do. My husband, when he got it, yeah, he was in pain. He was in a lot of pain, but he only had it for like a week. He was perfectly fine. Me, on the other hand, me and 2 of my other coworkers, we caught it. You know, that's a whole nother story time. But we caught it. The other 2, better off than me. I was fine. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I was fine the first 2 days. The first 2 days after I was confirmed positive, I was fine. Like, I was up, dancing around, talking, cleaning up. Like, you know, I was like, I didn't have it. But came that 3rd day. Don't mind me, y'all. Y'all know I'm rough because I don't got all my essentials in here. I can't get visitors. So, excuse this. It's a condition. It's a family curse with all of this. But, you know, that 3rd day, I started feeling like I got hit by a semi-truck, and then hit by an 18-wheeler, then ran over by a train. Baby, I felt so bad. But, you know, me, I'm strong when it comes down to pain tolerance. I don't like to take pain medication. Reason being, I don't want my body to get immune to these medications, because when it's time for me to need it, I want it to work. You know, that's just common sense. You want the medicine to work when you take it. So don't take it. Just don't take it. Oh, I got a little headache, let me pop a couple pills. No, because you're building up your tolerance to medication. A lot of people don't believe that. That's true. You do. That's why a lot of people can only take opioids, and, you know, why they get hooked on stuff. I don't want. The strongest medicine I've taken is morphine, and that's only because they gave it to me here in the hospital. Besides that, it was just Percocets, and that was for surgery. I had 2 surgeries for, well, C-sections for my kids. So of course I needed strong pain medication. They cut me open. So that 3rd day, that's how I felt. I didn't take nothing, of course, because I wasn't going to. So I told myself, like, look at my 2 girls, my husband. I have to fight. I have to fight this. I can't let this control me. I can't let this take, the nurse walking by, I can't let this take control of my life, because it's my life. It's not COVID's life, it's mine. And I'm going to live it without COVID. COVID's not going to live it with me. I'm doing this without you. So you gotta go. Like, get out my body, devil. So that was my mindset. But COVID had other plans for me. My health was declining. I noticed it. I really did notice it. But I figured it was just because I wasn't doing my treatments, my asthma treatments that they had me doing as often, because I also have asthma. That's an underlying health issue that I have that COVID attacked, my asthma, which made the pneumonia worse because of the asthma. So a couple days go by. My mom came by, checked on me. She's fully vaccinated, so she was comfortable with coming in the house and being around me. She didn't, touch me or whatever, but she was still in close contact. She vaccinated, The only thing she'll catch is maybe a little cold, but, she made sure she checked on me. I'm very grateful for that. She brought me stuff that I needed, the emergency and all of that, even though I didn't like to take it, but I still took it. And, she tried to make sure I ate something. I wasn't really eating. That 3rd day that I woke up and felt like I got hit by all them trains and stuff, that's when I stopped eating. My body didn't want to eat. Like, I wasn't hungry, nothing. I didn't have the appetite to eat. My body, it's like my body was already shutting down and I just wasn't paying attention. So, I just said, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna force myself to eat. I had my husband making me stuff, and I'll take like maybe a bite or 2. Couldn't eat no more because I felt like I ate 5 plates. That's how my body was tricking me. Like, oh, you full. You don't need that. You full. And then it started to hurt for me to swallow food, which made it even worse for me not eating. I tried to eat soup because my husband bought me a lot of soup because I told him to. I couldn't eat soup. Couldn't even eat soup. He would make the soup and he'll feel bad because I wasn't eating. Like, it hurt me to see my husband feel the way he felt, that his wife couldn't eat, that he was fixing the soup and everything I was asking him for. I even tried to eat watermelon because I love watermelon. So he was like, well, you want me to try to go get you some watermelon and see if you eat that? Like, he was going back and forth to the store trying to buy stuff just so I can eat, because of course you have to eat, you have to have that energy. But I just couldn't eat, couldn't do nothing. So I'm like, okay, well, this isn't life. Like, I don't want to just lay here and feel helpless. And that's how I was starting to feel. But I just said, you know what? Something's got to give. And he was asking me, like, do you think you need to go to the hospital? Like, he was asking me that every day. Do you think you need to go to the hospital? Because you ain't looking so good. And I was getting weaker because I wasn't eating. So I was getting weaker. Walking from my couch to the bathroom was a struggle. Give me 1 second. I felt bad that my husband had to, you know, endure that, see me like that, because he don't like to see me in any kind of pain. So I felt, you know, like, dang, this is, you know, this is just crazy that my kids has to see me like this too. So I finally, you know, I kept trying and trying to build back up my strength. I was trying to eat, like trying to show my husband like I can do this. But the whole time I did not know I had pneumonia. So that was the problem, pneumonia. If I didn't have pneumonia, yeah, I would have been fine. But it's the fact that I did, and I didn't know. So that was breaking me down day by day. So for a whole, maybe 3 days after I felt like a train wreck, 3 or 4 days, I think that 4th day was that Sunday. And my husband finally had enough. He finally had enough. He told me, you need to go to the hospital. He even called my mama. He called my mama, told my mama on me. He was like, you need to go to the hospital. You need to convince her, because she gotta go. She looked pale. And for me to look pale, you know, that's serious. If me, looking pale, okay, something's wrong. And my breathing was getting worse. Me walking to the bathroom was getting 100% worse. Like, it came to the point where it's embarrassing, but you know, it needs to be said. You guys need to know everything. I pooped myself. I literally pooped myself because I couldn't, you know, I couldn't breathe. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't, I made this is the thing. I made it to the toilet. Let's get this straight. I made it to the toilet, but I didn't finish on the toilet. Reason being is because I felt dizzy. Like, I felt like I was about to collapse. So I had to get off the toilet, barely wiped myself. But I wasn't even focused on that. I was focused on not hitting my head on the shower and busting my head open and dying right there and letting him come and find me like that. So I got my phone because I made a habit of taking my phone with me when I go to the bathroom because of how I was feeling. So I had a habit of doing that, taking my phone, and I just call him. Hey Siri, call husband. And called him. He answered, and I just kept saying, help me, help me, help me, help me. He ran downstairs, put on his mask, put on gloves, and was like, okay, what's going on? What happened? And I just kept saying, help, I can't breathe. All while I felt like I was spinning around. The room was spinning. I pulled my clothes up. I wiped a little bit, but you know, it wasn't enough, of course. Pulled my clothes up. I had to, you know, go some more. I went a little bit, which is why I say I pooped myself. I went a little bit, and I just laid down. Like, I barely made the couch. I laid down. I couldn't breathe. Really couldn't breathe. So he started me my asthma treatment to try to help me. It helped a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. It helped a little bit. But it didn't work. So I just kept taking treatments. And I'm like, I can't keep taking treatments because the treatments make my heart rate go up. You know, it puts me in tachycardia. So I said, I can't keep doing that. So it started to get night, and I started to agree with him. I said, yeah, I need to go to the hospital. I gotta go to the hospital now.
Yeah.
So I went to the hospital, and they told me if I didn't come to the hospital that day, they don't know if I would have even made it at the house. And I believed it because I know how I felt. I literally know how I felt, so I believed that. But, you know, it was just like it was a learning experience. They told me, I'm thinking, okay, well, I had an appointment because a guy called me for an appointment to get the fusion shot. I had an appointment for that Monday. My mom was supposed to take me, but you know, I couldn't make it to that Monday. And how was I gonna get out the car because I was weak as hell? I couldn't walk. How was I gonna go in there to do the appointment, you know? And then they didn't know I had pneumonia, so the shot wouldn't have helped because they were giving me that shot the first couple of days in here. I had to take it multiple times. That fusion shot, took it multiple times. But you know, I prayed like every day. I was praying to God. I repented. I doing what I needed to do. And which praying for me is not a spur of the moment thing. Like I pray, you know, I pray every night. I read my Bible. Like when I come home from work, I sit in my living room and I read a couple scriptures to my grandma, who I have at my house. I'm pretty sure you guys seen that in the urn. I read a couple scriptures to her. Then I go to bed. So that's you know, I know my Bible. I was raised in the church. Like my grandma did not play that. So I know my Bible. I know how to talk to God. I know how to do this. But you know, it was like I was basically begging for my life at that point, because it was to the point where they told me that they was thinking about putting me on a ventilator because my lungs weren't functioning like they were supposed to. I was using, let's say, this is your lung. I was using this much of my lungs. That's like 20%, maybe. I could not breathe on my own. I was on high flow oxygen. They had a high flow oxygen machine with me. I had the CPAP, the thing to cover my face so I can breathe. It was scary. Everything was just so scary because I thought I was gonna die here. It was so many people around me since I've been in here these 12 days that have died around me. Some younger than me, majority of them were older. And it's like, I feel bad for their families because, you know, this is not something that you asked for. You didn't ask to get COVID. You know, some people just expose you knowing they have it and they come around you and there's nothing you could do about it because you don't know. So it's like, it pains me because I didn't have to be here. But, you know, you get that coworker that's just nasty and they just figure, oh, well, Trump said this, so I'm gonna do this. I told my husband today, earlier, I said it took for me to get COVID just to get a damn vacation. Because at that job, there's no vacation. You gotta, you know, work around a schedule just to get days off. Besides, you know, your regularly scheduled days. There's no sick pay, no vacation pay, nothing. Hold on, my nurse is coming. Fine.
How you feeling with the oxygen?
Good.
You were at 100% when they checked the now. You feel good?
Mm-hmm.
Not short of breath, right?
Nope.
Okay. I had you like 3 liters.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
You want me to put you at 2?
You can.
Do? Yeah? Okay. Alright. I feel better. I think you'll be good. You don't feel short of breath when you walk in the bed over here or anything, right?
I mean, I've been feeling like that when I do that, but it's progressing.
Progressing to improvement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Improvement.
Alright, progressing.
Yeah, no, to improvement. Yeah, because I feel I'm able to walk faster now.
Okay.
And I get less winded.
Okay. Alright, that's good. If you want, I can keep you at the 3, or I can leave it at the 2.
You can leave it at the 2.
Leave it at the 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know if you feel anything different, okay?
Okay.
If by any chance you feel like you're going to pass out or something, or dizzy, don't get up.
No.
Okay? Alright.
I won't.
Please, girl. Let me know when you're anything, okay?
Okay.
Do I owe you anything else? Alright, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like her. She's funny.
There you go, baby. Let's trade. You want to grab your phone real quick? Oops. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any medical condition that deals with you breathing or your body functions, you're going to be in the hospital. Point blank, period. Which is why I did my best to stay COVID free, because I knew I had asthma. But look at me. I've been in here for 12 days. 12 days. If you guys would have seen me on that first day of me coming in here, God is good. God is good. Because my oxygen level was in the 70s. Well, nope, I take that back. First got in here, my oxygen level was 60 something. It was in the 60s. I couldn't really breathe. And them oxygen tests that you have to take, you have to take an oxygen test every morning. It's a needle they stick in your wrist, and it feels like they're sticking it in your bone. That thing hurts like hell. Like, let me show y'all. This is my wrist. Just this wrist. This is the wrist they did the most. Like, you see how bruised it is? And then here, they just took my IV out. They had it in for the whole 12 days, which 4 days is the maximum. But I'm a hard stick because my veins are like not there. And then over here is where they were sticking me at too. You can see the dots, but this wrist isn't that bad because they only did it like 3 times. My other wrist is the bad one. And then here, they tried to put a line, busted. That's still purple and and bruised. So, you know, it's no joke. Like, people take this shit for a game. It's not a game. This COVID shit is real. It's real, and it's really out here killing people. And the stuff you gotta go through. Me, in particular, I gotta go through every day. All 12 days. Having to wake up before sun in the morning because they gotta dig in my wrist to check my oxygen in my blood. So just giving everybody an update on me. I'm still in hospital, of course. Still have COVID. Still have pneumonia. but I'm progressing. I can take this off and I can breathe without it. I don't really need it. I need it, but I don't really need it. And, you know, they say they're gonna try to get me out of here by the weekend. Boy, I hope to God that is true. Tomorrow, I take my oxygen walk, which is they walk me around the nurse's station or whatever to check how I'm breathing while I'm walking. Check my vitals. And that basically determines, you know, me leaving. And not only leaving, but I gotta do what's best for me and for my family. Because I don't want to do this again. I had to take all these steroids. Oh, excuse me. All these steroids, all these blood thinners, so I don't get blood clots, and it created diabetes. So yeah, I'm now a diabetic. Thanks to COVID, I'm a diabetic now. So I have to stick myself with insulin now when I get out of here. I don't have health insurance, and insulin is not cheap. I'm trying to make the best out of everything. I was happy when they took me off of that CPAP. God, was I happy. Oh my God. Imagine a mask shoving air down your throat. It was uncomfortable. But it was either that or them stick tubes down my throat. I'm fully awake. You ain't sticking no tubes down my throat. I'm sorry. That's not happening. So I had to endure it because they weren't finna stick no tubes down my throat, and I'm awake. I'm not unconscious. I'm not in a coma or anything. I was gonna have to sit there and breathe simultaneously with tubes down my throat. I can't do that. Oh, the CPAP, I was on that for, I think, three or 4 days. But I still had the high flow machine. They just switched the mask to let's say a regular nasal cannula, but on steroids. So it was pushing out a lot of air too. Like, I got sores in my nose from these things. I prayed every day. Listen to the word. Listen to my gospel. Just uplifting myself, you know. And then I had some great nurses. I had some shitty nurses. Boy, let me tell you. I had some nurses that was like, oh, she's next to go. Excuse me? Did you literally just come in my room and say that? Oh, well, you know, you're not progressing like you know, you should be. So, yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, you're gonna go too. I can't tell you how many nurses I just snapped on. Because the negative energy, I was big on that. You come in my room, you negative, don't step foot back in here until you get your shit together. Because positive vibes only, okay? And I told every nurse that. No negativity. I don't need that. And, you know, I got some nurses that actually cared about me, that would come and just check on me. Like, I wasn't asking for nothing. Literally, I was not asking for anything. So they liked me, like, oh, she's so sweet, she's nice, you know. That was me. And still, like, the nurse, y'all heard her, like, she joking with me and stuff. She been joking with me all morning. I like her. She's nice. She does her job. Yeah, you trying to get me out of here, but not as much as I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to get out of here more. So trust me, I'm doing the necessary things they're asking me to do. But she came in there 7 something in the morning, like, I ain't even get my damn breakfast. She was one of those nurses that I had to get her in check. And you ain't, baby, let me tell you something. Linda, let me tell you something. I don't know who you be dealing with, but I ain't the one. Hell out my room. If you don't say nothing, they're gonna continue doing what they're doing and not care, because you not saying that. Not me. If I didn't feel comfortable with what a nurse was doing, even a doctor, I said something. Because at the end of the day, I'm in the hospital, not them. I'm fighting for my life, not them. So I had to say so in everything. I had the right to refuse stuff. I had the right to, you know, speak my mind. A lot of them were speaking death over me. I have a problem with that. I'm fighting to get back to my kids and my husband, and you putting a clock on me? That's why I draw the line. We have a problem, Lisa. They plotting on my life. Like, what are they gonna do to make that come true while I'm asleep? Like, what are they doing to me? So I'm scared to go to sleep. When I had a nurse that was very negative, I didn't go to sleep because I was scared. Like, you'll be scared too here. My nurse telling you, keep speaking death over you, like, oh, you gonna die tomorrow. You worrying about it. This room will be free for the next person because you gonna be dead tomorrow. Being in here has been an experience. I wish this on nobody. I really don't. Not even on my enemy. Not even on my enemies. Nobody should have to go through this. So, you know, I hope this, you know, shows you guys, like, this is serious. They told me when they admitted me that I was supposed to be in here for 5 days. It's day 12. And they're thinking about letting me go home. Thinking. Not for sure. They're thinking about it. From 5 days is what they told me, to me being in here for 12 days. Yeah, just imagine it. I've been away from my kids for 12 days. This is hard. Seeing my baby girl through FaceTime, and all she keep asking me is, are you feeling better yet, mommy? Can you come home now? Is the doctor gonna let you go home? Hearing my child say that, I can't tell you guys how many times I've cried. And I don't cry on the phone with her because I don't want her to see it. But as soon as that FaceTime ends, tears are just pouring out of my eyes because I'm hurt. I'm so hurt. Like, my baby wants me to come home and I can't. And this is the longest she's been away from me. The longest I've been away from her. I can't take it. And my oldest, I miss her. She misses me as well. But she doesn't want to talk to me on the phone because she doesn't want to see me like this. And I know. Because when she see this, the next thing she sees is death. And I understand that. So I don't force her to talk to me. I just tell her, hey, I love you. You know, I'm trying to hurry up and get home. And then I just talk to baby girl because I know she doesn't want to see me like this. And I don't blame her. I really don't blame her. I won't want to see my mama like this either. People really don't understand how serious this stuff is. I've been knew it was serious. Never played around with it. Wore my mask, sanitized, disinfected, everything. I wasn't playing. But I ended up catching it because he sneezed. And when he sneezed, oh my God, it was everywhere. There was no escaping it. And of course, he's already sick. So he sneezed. Now the AC blowing. It done blew in my eyes. How am I get it out of my eyes now? It's already there. I'm infected. That next day, I started feeling symptoms. The next day. And he had the audacity. Oh, she's sick. She's sick. Okay. I hope you're happy about what you did. Because your ass is the one that's gonna be picking up my slack. Because I ain't coming back, Chad. That I'm able to talk. Because I couldn't talk before. Couldn't talk at all. Like, you may get one word out of me. Okay. Yes and no. That's all I had the energy to do. But now, I'm talking to y'all. Because after 12 days, you know, my lungs are stronger now. They're not 100%. Let's get that clear. My lungs are not 100%. The bottom of my lungs, I'm not using. So I have to do breathing exercises. I have to walk around and stuff to try to force myself to be able to take a deep breath. I'm still not able to take a deep breath. It hurts. It hurts. It's hard. But I'm trying. You know, the lady told me practice holding my breath to try to force myself to breathe in deep, to gasp for air. It helps a little bit, but you know, like I said, it hurts because my lung was basically deflating. I wasn't able to use my whole lungs. I was using a portion. Now it's like this much that I'm not using, which is the bottom. I want to be able to use my full lung. Like, what I got a whole two lungs for if I can't use both of them, you know? I just wanted to, you know, let you guys know my story. And, you know I haven't uploaded a video in a while, and that's because of this crazy job. I'm not able to do much with this job. This job has been keeping me in overtime, keeping me working all these crazy hours because, oh, I can't come to work. And it's like, okay, who's supposed to cover that shift? Me. So, yeah. I know you guys probably been like, where she been at? And now she back. Look, she got COVID. My hair. Oh, my hair. Like, when I say my hair is so dry. Look at this. Like, my hair is so dry. My curls are tighter. Ooh, tighter than the straightest man on gay prison block booty cheeks right now. Like, oh goodness. And my mom told me do not wet my hair. My hair needs moisture. But you know, I'm gonna listen. I'm not gonna wet my hair. But Lord knows I want to. My hair needs water. It needs oil. It needs moisture. Bad. Like, you could hear it cracking. Like, see? All right here, these tight curls. Curls so tight. Oh, goodness. It's like a dread forming back there. Oh my God. And then they had that mask and it was pushing my hair down, which made it worse. That plus me sweating. Today, we're gonna try to get in the shower because they've been doing bed baths with me. That's not cleaning to me. I'm sorry. That's a hookah bath. I don't do those. So that's been feeling very nasty to me. Like, I still feel dirty. So I asked them, do they think it's possible that I can get a shower chair so I can go in there, because in this room I have a shower. The other room I had a shower with the built-in shower chair. This one doesn't have that. So they will have to get an actual shower chair. So hopefully they're able to get that by tonight, because I need to take another bath. Well, I need to take a bath. My last bath was 12 days ago. I need a bath. Oh, Lord knows I need to wash. I need a rag so I can scrub. Not no wipes and wet the wipes and wipe me down. That's nasty. That's nasty. At this point in life, nobody is to be trusted. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Nobody is to be trusted, because your best friend will give it to you. Your own mama will give it to you. You know? But, you know, you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of you guys' day. Okay, I know I'm going to enjoy the rest of mine. So, I love you guys. Stay safe. Peace. The view. Getting better. So I'm in another room. It's like my 5th or 6th time being transferred to a different floor, different room, different, yeah. This one is smaller, but it's luxury. It's part of the new development of the hospital. So I'm okay. I'm fine.